how instrumental Asia has been in the Aces turning that really big corner. They had a lot of ground to cover to get to where they are now. You have
Yes.
to acknowledge what role she played in that. And so when you think about a most valuable player, not only does that for her extend to her team, but it extends to the league itself. There's nobody
Absolutely.
that's pushing the needle forward for the WNBA. Y'all can argue with me all you want to. There's nobody that's
It's
pushing
not.
the needle forward right now more than her, period. So take her team
Because
and then take it up a notch. It's Asia. Sorry.
here's the conversation, and we're not going to go too far into it. We're not going to go into it. I promise you. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole because the gag is the ratings for the WNBA are still
Went up.
up.
Yep. They actually went up. But
And there's someone that's not playing who they attribute to all these ratings going up. You fill in the blank of who that player is. So I'll just say all that to say, so outside the play society, since she's on my mind, it's because of the product that is on display. I'm not going to attribute it to just one player. It's the
absolutely.
whole product of the WNBA that's making this sport so great. I'll let you go from there.
I'm gonna say another name, Paige Bueckers.
Yeah,
And what she has
yeah,
accomplished this year, I've been a huge fan of hers from a versatility standpoint, a consistency standpoint, a sportswomanship standpoint, a
yes,
teammate standpoint, a persona standpoint. She to me is representative of next gen and what the league really needs to continue to elevate. I don't think she gets enough credit. I think that she continues to be in the shadows of Caitlin Clark's success because I think it's difficult for people to somehow
yeah,
understand that you can have more than one white player that's really, really, really good. It's almost like a
yeah.
pick one, which is unfortunate because they're both great players in their own right. Now, do I think Paige has a stronger game? Yeah. I think on
I
both ends of
agree.
the floor, she's a better player. And I think that people will continue to see that. They already saw it this year, but they'll continue to see it. I also think Caitlin is now challenged with becoming a better player in the offseason, being that she missed most of this season and she has a whole
Yes.
summer to get better. So she's gonna come back with guns a-blazing. She's probably gonna
Oh,
come
for
back
sure.
with some different facets to her game that we haven't seen before, which again helps the league grow. So I'm
Yeah.
with you. The overall product, the energy, the passion, and the storylines, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting to know these ladies, and people are falling in love with them. They want to see them play. Stud Buds is going crazy. The fashion, Skylar Diggins is coming through that tunnel looking like a runway model every single night. Every single player is playing her part. If you want to even go down another rabbit hole, you go into the different relationships some of them are having with one another. So
Yes.
it's all these different storylines. It's all these different things that all these women bring to the table that may include the names I just mentioned that make this league great. And I'm hoping that people will come out of that. I have to pick this player and it's them against the world and them against the league to wow, this is an amazing league with amazing players that all have something to contribute. And I
Yes.
want to watch them. Now you can have your favorite player, but not at the expense of not engaging with and enjoying the entirety of what the league is. That is
Yes.
my issue. Michael Jordan's my GOAT. I love Michael, but I love the NBA. I loved
Yes.
when I was watching Michael play, I loved watching the games, period. So I want us to get out of that type of what's the word? It's not even a fanatic because fanatics still have some form of rationale. It's just irrational. I gotta pick a side type of mantra that super fans air
Yeah.
quotes move with. But I want to applaud every single player in the WNBA for moving through the drama of that with such grace and giving us some incredible, fundamentally sound, exciting, chippy, passionate, and fun basketball.
While we're at it, one of my favorite storylines for the WNBA this year. Shouts out to those Golden State Valkyries.
Yeah, yeah.
2,000 strong, every single home game. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Shouts out to them.
I absolutely am with you. And shout out to the fans, as you mentioned. That is no small feat. People love basketball and it brings people together and they love the WNBA. There's a way the WNBA brings fans together that no other league in any other sport in the world does. And I think the Valkyries have shown us that. And the Bay Areas has shown us that. And they're like, hey,
Yes.
we'll support the Warriors and we're going to support the Valkyries as well. Hell of a season, and for them to come in as an expansion team and do the level of damage they did, I'm excited to see where they land next year. I am so excited. They're coached
Absolutely.
well, they play hard, They're unabashed and unafraid, and I think it's also an encouragement to the other expansion teams and execs for those teams that are coming in the next few years. Anything's possible. You don't have to come into the league and assume you're not going to be a team to contend with. And so I think they had set a high bar and standard that will continue to resonate as more of these expansion teams come through.
I love it. I love it. While we finish up the WNBA, who do you have winning the championship this season?
It's interesting. I definitely wasn't gonna say this at the top of the season, but it's looking like the Aces to me.
Yes.
I just sense that they're in a place of pace and timing and cohesion and passion and chip on the shoulder
Yes.
that is going to get them to championship glory. And I love Asia, and it's not even about them being my favorite team per se. I just think they just look so seamless right now, and I'm not sure if there's any team that can consistently stop them. I think they're gonna run into some competition, obviously, but when you talk about containing them over time with the way they're playing, I don't see it right now. Now I could be wrong, but the fun part is it's one hell of a storyline. If they go from where they started to all to hoisting a trophy in the air at the end of the season, where's the documentary?